Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be installing today a couple of brake lever and shift levers or pedals on my brand new Husqvarna FE350s. Here's the size difference on the upgraded brake pedal. So I found when I was riding the bike, my boot was missing the brake lever sometimes. So anyway, I want to put this on and try it out and see how it goes. It's held on by a couple of Torx. So I'll pull those out, put this on, and put some Loctite on those bolts, and should be good. So the size of that Torx is a T25. And got my Loctite. I'm gonna use a medium, just in case I want to get it off again. Don't want to strip those out. Red is pretty solid. The blue should be good enough. So pretty easy here. That one took almost no force to break free. Same with this one here. I think next time I'll use a tripod so I don't have to hold the camera. But super easy, really straightforward. 2 bolts. And should be a pretty good upgrade here. Yep. There it is. Next to the factory one, or the stock one, I guess, since they're both factory. Put the bolts in, put a nice drop of blue Loctite on there. So I'll thread these in, I'll get them started, and then I'll finish it up. Pretty nice improvement. I'm excited because I'm gonna go riding tomorrow. But as you can see, thing's pretty big. Pretty cool. I'll get this on there and then tighten it down. You don't want to kill it. So just good and snug. You have the Loctite on there, so you don't really need to kill it on the tightening. And that's it on this. There it is. On those, I usually choke up on the handle here, so you don't have all that leverage. If you choke up, you can tighten it down and not strip out those threads there. That would be a bummer, because then you're looking at a new actual lever. But nice little quick, easy upgrade. And this one's a little more involved. So on the shifter, I realized that you actually have to drill out. This is a rivet. So as you can see there, so be a drill bit up under here, drill that out, and then you can see the size difference there as well. Just an FYI, it's a 4mm Allen head. And I think it's important just to notate, like, mentally how that spring goes. So there we go, there we're in focus. You could see the part that goes up against the actual lever is on the bottom, and then once you look into there, yeah, anyway, that spring with the long part goes inside here. You can see the end of it right in there. So Should be pretty straightforward. After we drill this out, this little rivet on the bottom, all we got to do is bolt that in, and then we're gonna put some Loctite on that as well, so we don't lose our pedal out on the trail. Okay, so got all my tools here for this. I think it's important to understand when you're drilling out a rivet what you're trying to do. So basically you need a bit large enough that actually cuts this rolled edge. So I chose a bit that was pretty big, as you can see right there. It's gonna take and cut this inside diameter out, and then that ring is gonna fall away. And then I also grabbed a punch and a little hammer, just in case I have to actually drive that rivet out. So that rivet went away super easy with that bit, pretty large bit. I think from now, without getting, well, there it went actually. So I think now I can take the center punch and drive that pin out of there. Nice little tap there, that pin came out. Now would be a good time just to one last check the spring, just so you know the orientation. One of the legs goes on the inside of that lever there, and the other longer leg goes inside the actual pedal. So see how that popped out? That should just come right out of there. So we can see that orientation will be just like so. And it should be super easy when we go to put that back on. Easy orientation. That spring, after we notated how it went, that goes in there. That's just like that. We have our Loctite ready. We're gonna go ahead and put a drop on the threads down low where we need it there. This pedal can go right on there. Just like so. Slips over that nice and easy. Kind of finagle that spring in there. Could even help align it a bit with our punch. So that's gonna be a little tricky now that I see, because of the tension on the spring. So I'm gonna start that bolt, start dropping that bolt in there, get it ready. And then, now we have to actually compress this spring a bit. So I'm just gonna grab it, start bending it, like so. Of course, the bolt is too far in. Ow. So this is a bit more of a pain in the butt. Than I thought. Come on, there we go. There, pop that in there. Make sure the action works. Feels good. Still have that drop of Loctite on there. So I like to start all these bolts by hand so you know you're not stripping it out. And then once again, just like the other side, choke up on the ratchet handle so you don't really kill it. You don't need to kill it. And I tighten it too much because it doesn't move. So take some off. Make sure that you're able to bend that thing. There we go. That's about the tightness that you want it. There it is. Looks good. So that's installed. Bit of an upgrade over the one that came on the bike. I gotta stop saying factory because they are both in fact factory. But just a little bit longer there. I think the biggest improvement slash upgrade is the brake, because that is substantially larger. Now my boot will hopefully find it no problem. Thank you for watching the video on how to upgrade the two pedals for the Husqvarna FE350s. It's the year 2023, and stay tuned for more videos. Just like everybody else says, go ahead and smash that subscribe and like button, and thanks for watching.